Right, are we good? Are we live? I think we are. Hello all and welcome to the Women's Football Chat Live. Tonight we are back with England. International action is back as we have an international break and we've got an international friendly tonight. It's England versus Austria. Should be a really exciting game. They are playing it in Spain as part of England's warm weather training camp. So it's not really a home game for either side. It's a neutral venue. Two sides that we haven't really seen play in recent history. So should be an interesting game this evening. Harry, are you excited?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Obviously, it's a shame that we aren't competing in the Nations League right now over this international break, but still, it's good to get more games in the legs of this England team. It's a good chance for us to gel, and it's a good chance for some players to get some appearances when they usually wouldn't. It's a bit of a rotated side tonight, and I look at the bench as well. There's definitely opportunities for some players to get their debuts, some players to get more minutes under the belt, but overall, really looking forward to the game.
Yeah, exactly. As you say, it's a chance for players that perhaps haven't featured much for England or at all for England before. It's also a chance for England and Sarina Weigman to really nail down what they want to do before we get into Euro 2025 qualifiers, which will, of course, be happening in the next international break. So I think it's a nice chance, some good friendlies here. Again, we would have loved to be in the Nations League. I will note we will keep tabs on those Nations League semi-finals tonight. Obviously, semis are tonight, and then I believe it's the final on Sunday. So we'll keep tabs on those matches. But of course, our focus will be on England versus Austria, which should be a really interesting game. You mentioned there's some players. Shall we have a look at the lineups to see who starts this?
Definitely so.
So, we are at the Estadio Nuevo, is it Marador, I believe. I may have pronounced that incorrectly or forgotten the name, but that is where I believe we are in Cadiz. And the team is as followed. For England, it's Hannah Hampton in between the sticks, making her first start in a while. She's played 2 games before for England, but again, isn't the normal starting goalkeeper. Usually Mary Ertz, but Hannah Hampton coming into the role this evening. In the back four, it is Esme Morgan, Alex Greenwood, Maya Letitia, and Niamh Charles. Again, a bit of rotation in there. I think that's more through necessity than through choice. Obviously, Leah Williamson out injured and Millie Bright out injured at the moment. It makes sense why we rotate, and there's no real need to play Lucy Bronson in a game like this. A little bit of rotation is quite smart. In the midfield 3, then it looks like it's going to be Fran Kirby, Georgia Stanway, and Grace Clinton. Clinton's played a lot of her football out on the wing for Tottenham this season, but she's more than capable of playing in the middle of the park. And then a front 3 of Lauren Hemp, Alessia Russo, and Beth Mead. Strong team.
Yeah, very strong side. Pretty comfortable. I think it's a big night for that front 3 because they need to kind of hit the ground running. I think back 4, as you say, is rotated. It's a little bit forced. It's a little bit rested. I don't mind it. It's a good side overall, though. It's a good side. Austria?
Yes, so the Austria side now. There's a couple of players in here I recognise, a few I don't. We're having to use the Google version of the lineup here because football only has it as a list, and I can't piece together where anyone is. So we're using the Google version. Again, if anything here is incorrect, then blame Google. Into the 6, it is Manuela Zinsberger, someone who everyone I'm sure in chat will be very familiar with, the Arsenal goalkeeper. In the back 4, it is Katrina Naschenweng, who of course plays for Bayern Munich, Georgieva, Kirchberger, and Schlechtil. Then across the 5 in midfield, it is, I'm going to butcher some of these pronunciations, so I apologise in advance, but there is, oh my God, Sarah Puntigam. Then we have Barbara Dunst, Sarah Zadrazil. They're really testing me tonight. Julia Hickelsberger-Fuller. And did I say Katarina Scheichtel-Wittensch? Name have I forgotten? Oh, of course, Hobinger. Marie-Therese Hobinger, and then leading the line, Aileen Campbell. Very difficult names. Apologies to us for those, but there you go.
Like the longest lineup we've ever had.
Probably, yeah.
But yeah, they're a decent side. They've got a few players, quite a couple in there coming from the WSL, a couple coming from the Frauen Bundesliga. They're a decent side, but realistically, for England's sake, we should be pretty comfortable. Should we start with England then? And I think we'll start at the very start of the team with Hannah Hampton. Interesting one tonight. Obviously, I've put out a poll a couple of days ago on the channel, who should be England number 1? Obviously, a lot of people said Mary Ertz. Mary Ertz is still our number 1. Tonight, opting for Hampton. What do you think? For me, I think it's harsh on Keating.
I was going to say that, but we saw Keating get a shot in the last international break, so I think therefore it does make some sense to feature Hampton this evening. I'm sure we may see Keating play on Tuesday night against Italy, so I think she'll try and balance those minutes. It's going to be a real interesting conversation because how do you manage Keating and Hampton? You can't rotate in major tournaments. You have to have the same goalkeeper throughout. It's not like a left back where you can rotate in. It's not like a full back, as mentioned, middle midfielder. It's not like an outfield player. You can't rotate your goalkeeper really throughout the tournament.
Spain rotated theirs and won the World Cup, so
They did. They did do that. Maybe that's what we do then. We just keep rotating it every game.
Overall,
But
Earps will be in goal for Euro 25.
yeah, I would say that seems nailed on, unless it's through injury or she has a really poor 24-25 season. I don't see her being dropped, because as much as Kiara Keating and Hannah Hampson are both really impressed this year, it would take Earps doing something negative, I think, in order for her to be dropped.
And then going forward from that, for me, I think it will be purely based on who's at the top of their game right now. Keating obviously has the advantage that she's younger. But
is that an advantage, though? Is it more likely that they trust Hannah Hampson?
It's a really bad... It's brilliant for England's point of view, but you've got to feel for both those keepers, because only one can start, and they both deserve to. And I think going forward, whoever starts completely deserves it. Whoever doesn't is going to be so harsh.
Yeah. Sophie onto the stream says, hey, good to see you, Sophie. Chelsea fan says, hi, Jack and Harry. Good to see you as well. Chelsea fan also saying, fair play, Jack. I would never say their names, lol. Yeah, we're going to have to try and adapt to that on commentary this evening. Some very difficult names amongst the Austrian team. But yeah, I feel like this is a nice friendly for England. It's Austria are a side that offers a level of competition. It's not a complete walkover. We're not turning up at a Latvia where none of the players are professional. We're not turning up at somewhere like that. They are I believe everyone in the starting 11 is fully professional. You've got some really star players in there, like Hobinger at Liverpool, like Zinsberger at Arsenal, Nash and Weng at Bayern Munich, Eileen Campbell plays for Freiburg, I believe, in the Frauen Bundesliga. So they've got some top-level players, but they're not like a huge challenge, like a Brazil or Spain, for example. So I think it sits nicely in that level. I think Italy on Tuesday night actually will probably be the better game. Italy are a stronger side. They've got players like Giacinti as well. So quite a strong team, that Italy side. I think that would offer a bit more of a challenge. So I'm looking forward to that game as well. But I think for this evening's game, England should be fairly comfortable, but it's still going to be a difficult game. So should be interesting.
Yeah, definitely. I look at our side. I think that front three of Hemp, Russo, Mead should take this Austria side to the absolute cleaners. I'm expecting a really, really good performance from that front three. I feel like they all need a good... I look at their club form right now. I really feel like, especially Russo and Mead, could do with a couple goals tonight to take back to their domestic team and really hit the ground running. I think big night for Grace Clinton. I think obviously good to see her called up. Has she done enough this season to deserve it?
I would say so. I think every time I've watched her for Tottenham, she's been very impressive. I don't think she's really put her foot wrong. I think obviously being played out of position this evening, but she's more than comfortable playing in the middle of the park. I don't think there's a huge issue with her starting. I think it's smart to get that rotation in, and I don't know, Kira Walsh would have probably started over her, and I don't think she needs any more minutes. She's been playing every game for Barcelona, and that's obviously going to be huge for the run-in. So I don't really know who else would have played in there. Ella Toone, maybe, but again, she's played a lot of football this year. Grace Clinton, makes sense to give her the England call-up. Tottenham aren't competing in Europe or really going for any of the cups, so it's not like they've got as many minutes to contend with. And she's not played in a lot of the players have come into this season off the back of an international tournament. Of course, she didn't feature in that. So it makes sense, therefore, to give those players those minutes that will be really happy to play. And there'll be other players tonight that would be looking at it as not really wanting to play, which is understandable because they've got the rest of the season to go. If they get an injury, that would, of course, be horrendous for them, horrendous for their club sides. And that then leads to players not giving that same performance for England. So I understand why we give minutes. It's a friendly. There's nothing to lose. Give some minutes to some of the players that haven't had as many.
For example, if you're Emma Hayes, you're well chuffed that Lauren James isn't starting tonight.
Oh, mate, you're over the moon. You're doing backflip. Especially when you're watching Alex Greenwood and others come out, Ella Toone coming out onto the field. It's raised some serious questions. Yeah,
definitely so. But either way, should we be going for England? We should be pretty comfortable in this.
Yeah. Yeah, I forgot Toone was starting. She wasn't. So that's a late change.
Fran.
I think it is for Fran Kirby, yeah. Which is worrying.
That's not
because
good.
If that's an injury, which you would imagine it is.
Anyone else knows
I'm going to cry. If that's a Fran Kirby injury.
It looks like Toone's come in for Kirby during the warm-up.
Let's have a Google.
Yeah, let's have a go. But yeah, that would be a big concern. Obviously, national anthem's now taking place. Teams already out of the tunnel. We should probably get into some predictions, and I can see a lot of predictions are coming through in the chat as well.
So yeah, if you want to get your prediction in, get it in the live chat now, and we'll make sure to read it out.
Chelsea fans gone 2-0. Vahala's gone 3-1 England. Nisha's said Kirby is injured by the looks of it. That's what I've just
very
concerning for Chelsea, who are already.
I'm hoping it's just like a tight muscle, something like that.
With
not feeling
Michelle
comfortable.
Picking up an injury in the USA camp. Kerr's already out.
It would leave us with one player who can play up front.
That would be a big miss.
In Myra Ramirez, yeah. And a player of her experience, her quality, that's worrying. And Nisha says she hobbled off the pitch. Yeah, so that's not good in the slightest.
Great.
But yeah.
That's perfect for Chelsea. Can't wait for that. You just feel like Kirby came back from injury, hasn't really hit the ground running for Chelsea, hasn't looked at her best, and has now got injured again by the looks of it. It's a real shame. It's a real shame. But nonetheless, Toon's in. She needs a good game, I feel, out of Toon. United are kind of a bit up and down.
Well, at least the travelling England fans who've made the trek to the Nuevo Mirador will get to see Ella Toon. There's a lot of people in there with Toon shirts, a lot with Toon banners, so they'll be very glad, I think, that there is that Ella Toon starts, of course.
Definitely.
But as for us Chelsea fans, anyone that doesn't want to see Frank Kirby injured, which I'd hope is everybody, then that is, of course, a very worrying sign, very worrying to see.
Yeah. Should we do our predictions?
Let us. Harry, what's your prediction?
I think we'll be comfortable. I'll go for something pretty convincing. I'll go 4-0 to England. I'll go a Mead goal and a Hemp goal in the first half, and then second half I'll go for a goal from Neve Charles and a goal from Alessia Russo.
Fair enough. I will say I'll go 5-0 England.
Fair enough.
And I will say Russo, Clinton, Hemp, Mead, and I'll go Jess Park for the bench.
Fair enough.
Big 5-0 victory. Might be bold, but you got to go bold.
I feel like we need a big win tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Do you think it's interesting to see Aggie Beever-Jones not in the England senior side? Of course, she featured for the under... No, not on this bench at least.
No, she was on the ITV bench.
Let's see whether Google has her on there. Oh yeah, Google has her on the bench.
Yeah.
So
if she's on the bench, I expect her to get on today.
Well, I will phrase my question then.
She was called up for the 21s.
She played for the 21s and scored for the 21s.
Okay, how's she called up for both then?
Who
pulled out?
Guess Williamson? Yeah, I think it was Leah Williamson. For injury. Because well, she's not in the squad, is she?
That makes sense. We are trying to piece everything together because like everyone's pulled out last minute tonight. It's like when you're playing Sunday League and it's not 8 a.m. on the morning, everyone's pulling out.
Yeah, if you're hoping to play for England, I think if you turn up tonight at the stadium, you have a shot.
Out the crowd in a minute. Yeah, welcome everyone. Couple of minutes till kick off.
Sarina's going around asking if anyone can cover fullback.
You ever played in goal before? Equally, goalkeeper might be one position we're sorted in.
Yes, because so everyone wants to play in goal. No one wants to play anywhere else.
See if Kiara Keaton will play right back.
Put a shift in.
Maybe that's the way we get both goalkeepers.
Maybe we just play two keepers and don't tell FIFA we're doing it.
Yeah. They'd be shocked. Yeah, big game tonight. Greenwood captaining the side makes sense. I was thinking about Williamson and Earps.
Albright
as well.
All your options.
To be honest, I forget when Millie Bright's been out so long.
Yeah.
Hurts me. She was back. After the international break, Millie Bright will be back on the pitch for Chelsea. I cannot wait.
Yeah.
She's brilliant. I'm going to be so happy.
I hope she scores.
Oh, she just scored.
Like she did against Villa. Well, the ball just fell away.
No, because she said this sort of video.
She just scored.
Because Chelsea did, what would be one thing you'd take off your teammates? And Millie Bright said Sanker celebrations, because apparently I've been told my celebrations are really boring.
They are, yeah. That's correct. So, the Austria side, they are playing a 4-5-1 tonight. Just to reiterate, that midfield is Pertschella, Zadrazil, Hobinger and Puntigam in the midfield, and then Dunst on the left flank.
And Pertschella on the right.
Pertschella on the right, as I started with. So,
oh, yeah.
Yeah, 5 across the midfield. I've never seen Austria play. Or at least not recently.
Were they the Euros? No.
I want to say no.
The World Cup either,
definitely weren't at the World Cup. May have been at the Euros and we didn't see that game.
No. Maybe
but
not.
There
we go then.
Definitely won the World Cup. Switzerland were, but not Austria. So Austria will get us started this evening once the referee is content that we can begin. Austria will get us underway here in Cadiz. I've taken a time out of this and I'll Both sets of players and the ref will drop to a knee in a stand against all forms of discrimination. And now we can get underway for tonight's international friendly. Austria knockback, and we're underway here in Spain. It's England versus Austria, an international friendly. Should be an interesting one this evening. A good chance for England to get some minutes in the tank, and a good chance for Austria to test themselves against a challenging opponent. Here's Niamh Charles. Now it's Esme Morgan, and that's a poor pass back from Toom, but Morgan bails her out. And also Bronze starts.
Really?
No, it's...
Anyway, Russo's running.
I have no idea what's going on. But it's chances blocked.
That's Turner.
That's Letitia. I was trying to work out why she's playing right back.
Is that not Turner? Oh, it is Letitia. Letitia right back. Then Turner and Greenwood.
No, it's Greenwood and Morgan. I was confused about
back.
Nope, Niamh Charles. Turner doesn't start.
I swear she started. Honestly, I have completely lost track of who's on the pitch for England.
Yeah, no Turner.
Oh,
it's Letitia. But I'm confused to why Letitia's right back and why Esme Morgan's then centre half. I would have had that the other way around, no?
Morgan's been playing centre half, I guess, recently. No, she hasn't. She's from the bench.
No.
She's Eagles from Alexandria.
Yeah, and then playing... Yeah.
What's her name? Can't get my name now.
Casper right back.
Bryce, the one.
But yeah.
There we go. We've got our...
Here's Morgan.
Now.
Now Greenwood.
Niamh Charles is another one who could do an attacking return, because apart from the first few games of the season...
Yeah. And to really prove on the England stage, she never had a consistent run of games.
Like, I mean, we played Daly at left back for the World Cup. That was not a good idea. And Jess Carter played out there, went to a free back. I didn't like that World Cup. I don't know how we got to the final, to be completely honest. I don't think we're brilliant.
Here is Georgia Stanway. It's very difficult to tell where everyone's playing type because of the, obviously, numbers aren't accurate to how they would be normally.
Like Mary Oates on the bench with number 7.
And also ITV are filming on a potato.
Oh yeah, this is like...
Ball in behind, and Greenwood will have something to fight against here. Eileen Campbell applying the press, but Greenwood can knock it back to Hannah Hampton, and England remain calm in possession. Here's Morgan. Just happy to roll that ball forwards. Now England can come forwards. Toon tries to play it forwards, and that's really good from Alessia Russo to hold on to it, and now sprays it out wide. Beth Mead, bearing it on goal. Beth Mead plays it across, it's spilt, but the goalkeeper Russo gets in there, and it's 1-0 England. Alessia Russo hasn't found firing form this season for Arsenal, but she scores against her teammate Emanuela Zinsberger within under 3 minutes here. It's England 1, Austria 0.
Yeah, nice.
Perfect start.
Nice piece of play. All starts with Russo holding on to the ball and hoping is chasing her. Mead receives on the right. It's a decent... It's not... I mean, I was going to say, it's not a really great shot from Mead.
This is not great for Zinsberger, is it? It's not a good reflection from Zinsberger. That's a really poor bit of goalkeeping.
That from Zinsberger completely sums up Arsenal's goalkeeping situation this season. She hasn't started the last few games, plays for Austria, and sets up her domestic teammate.
And Nash and Weigman not able to do anything about it. Zinsberger makes a mess of it, and Russo's on hand to tuck it away.
Lovely start.
Yeah, good stuff. Now Austria are going to look to get the ball down, actually play some football. Nash and Ben goes down the line. It's cut out by Clinton. Clinton and
at the end
Mead
of the day,
play some
for both
football.
sides, it's just a chance to get another 90 minutes in a bit of rotation, make everyone happy. You know, at the end of the day, the result isn't... I mean, unless Austria ship 10, then I don't think the result's really going to matter.
Yeah.
Overall, it's just get another 90 in the tank. You know, get some subs on, rotate some players around.
I'm confused to what the plan was, by the way, with that England midfield tonight. Because, obviously, last minute Ella Toon has come in. But she's playing as the deep-lying midfielder in the midfield three at the moment. Now she's pushing up a bit higher, and Clinton's taking a deeper role. But I don't know, what was the plan there?
Kirby sit deep. That's Frankie. You don't sit Frank Kirby deep.
Well, maybe I think it is actually Stanway dropping deep. It's just that I keep getting mixed up between Stanway and Clinton because they've given Clinton number 8, I think.
Stanway has gone some rogue runs sometimes.
Yeah, they've given Clinton number 8 this evening, which is the number George Stanway wore at the World Cup.
Yeah, that is one.
So the numbers are super
drive
confusing
from
this evening.
Clinton,
Really good stuff from
being
Clinton. Now gets it into Beth Mead.
Advantage plays.
They're going to take on Nash and Veng. Ball here with Maya Letitia. Looking for Hem for the back post. Cleared away though. But Austria not really offering much of a challenge. Campbell here giving fight to Greenwood, but Greenwood can see her off. And now England hold on to the ball. Morgan exchanges a pass with Georgia Stanway. So yeah, Stanway actually playing a deep role this evening, which is interesting to see. Letitia down the line into Beth Mead. Because obviously Stanway, we used to seeing as that box crashing central midfielder.
It's a case of Weigman rotating, or do you think there has been a bit of a message from the clubs to say, look, don't play it by player too much?
I think there'll be a little bit of that. Whether that's heeded by Sarina Weigman is a completely different matter, because I don't think Sarina's the type to give in to anyone. Now, I think there will, of course, be some of her own rotation, but I definitely think people like Emma Hayes would have rung up and said, look,
don't play LJ for 180 minutes.
Don't injure Frank Kirby in the warm-up.
England on the ball back. A bit rushed from Clinton, though. But yeah, I would not want to throw the Weigman, because as soon as the game's finished, her phone is going to be blowing up.
I don't know if Hayes is on comms this evening. She's not. If she was, that'd be brilliant, because you just hear her on the phone.
Yeah.
Is Fran all right?
Yeah, she'd go down there. She'd go down the day and go, Sarina, what have you done to my Fran Kirby?
Yeah. Just to apologise to the commentator. I've got to go find Fran.
Sorry, Seb, you did this by yourself tonight. I'm going to go find Sarina and have a bit of a chat.
Cuts the sidelines. They're trying to scrap. Soon.
Like, you're Barcelona and you don't want Kira Walsh playing 180 minutes.
No, of course not. And I know a lot of people have questioned why there's an international break and maybe instead we should have some sort of a rest and recuperation break. I saw said like a 2-week holiday, which I can understand, because in the sense of, do we need international friendlies? Not really. The Nations League at least had some competition and there's Olympic qualification at stake. But do we really need do we really need an international friendly? But it's a chance for England to get together in the camp as a group and nail down what they want to do for the qualifiers in a couple
exactly,
months.
That doesn't happen. We would rock up. This is the preparation for the qualifiers. And I know it sounds silly, but if we rock up, if teams rock up to those qualifiers and aren't prepared and aren't gelled and aren't ready, Russo's offside. This isn't going to matter. The flags will go up straight away.
There we go.
But if you turn those qualifiers ill prepared and you lose those first few games, then suddenly, because we didn't have this international friendly, our Euro qualification's at risk.
Yeah.
And the other thing is, it gives opportunities for players to come in, and at the end of the day, we've only just come back from the winter break. So, especially I know obviously other leagues, but for the WSL, they've only been playing for there's only 2 games in February.
Yeah. Obviously, March is quite full on, so I get why people are a bit annoyed by this, and I think that
Chelsea come through
especially
8 games.
Well, I think especially with the team that's been put outside, I think there is a bit of that in mind for Sarina. The fact that no Chelsea players, other than Neve Charles starts, and I guess Frank was supposed to. So it's only
I
really
really hope that is just
James,
Fran being cautious, or what do you call it? Not taking the risk. I hope she's not risking it, is what that is, and not properly injured.
Charles there just catching opposing number. I believe it was. I'm gonna have to check the name. Yeah, Pertscheller. That was brought down. But yeah, Irene Furman.
I remember her. I feel like Austria might have been at the World Cup or the Euros.
Let's have a look. Let's have a gander. So they were, as far as I can see, not at any World Cup. But they did play England in World Cup qualification.
That might be it.
They also played France in the Nations League.
Have a look at Irene Furman's history. Might be that she's had a different job. Anyway, deep free kick here for Austria. Chance to maybe test England. Ball into the box. Not a bad one. Looping ball caught by Hannah Hampton very comfortably. And England will get this moving once again.
She's only ever managed Austria. She played in Austria for a few years, played for Austria, then started managing Austria as an assistant, then the U19, then the assistant again, and then Austria.
Fair enough.
She bloody loves Austria.
Yeah. Like when you say who would bleed for your country, Irene Furman would bleed for Austria. That's a great ball.
Patriotic.
Hemp, who's running at the fullback. That's good defending, actually. and that will be a corner to England. Felt like I want a bit more there from Hemp. Thought she could beat her opposing number. Doesn't actually get through, and it is a corner.
Good stuff. Good stuff from Austria. Bar that really early goal they conceded, it's not been too poor.
No, it hasn't. We are 10 minutes through, though. Can England double their advantage from this set piece? Ball in. And that is a decent ball in. It's
Headed on, but it can't be dealt with. No. And now here come Austria.
Morgan going to see it out for a throw to England. And
she's just going to wait for Leticia to come over and take that. Well, Leticia is another one who hasn't really featured in the England setup. Do you think tonight playing out of position, do you think that is still useful for her?
I think just to be on the England team's a big thing, because you look back at that World Cup, we were watching Jess Carter, and, I don't know, we weren't particularly great at the back in that World Cup.
Yeah.
I feel. Jess Carter didn't have really a strong tournament, and then she hasn't had a strong season for England. We had no Williamson, obviously. Greenwood was there, but that was about it.
Well, quite obviously.
Leticia could have came in and helped us out. But Weigman kind of...
Especially if we're going to play 3 at the back, it would have made sense to have another centre-half in there. I think the same with Millie Turner, really, is another option. So...
Equally, also Man United's defence at the moment is a bit of a shit show.
Just after that last game, maybe don't have any United defenders.
Hemp
giving the ball away here, and Austria have it high up the field. Eileen Campbell spins, looks for her teammate, but can't pick one out. Now Charles. And here is Ella Toon driving that ball forwards, gives it to Russo, sells her former teammate a little bit short. Toon now gives it out wide. Mead puts it in there, blocked by Austria.
Yeah, seeing those two link up again, Toon and Russo, is brilliant to see. They just look so comfortable when they play with each other, and that's something I think they've both missed this year, especially in Ella Toon's case.
Yeah.
Both their numbers are down. They're clearly not adjusting very well to playing without each other. They've got so used to it, and on the England stage, they look right back at home, working up there tonight again. And here is Toon, finds Russo again. Good hold-up play. I'm really impressed.
I was going to say, Kirchberg were over the back of her there, but Russo just able to hold her off. Greenwood. Now it's Esme Morgan. And Stanway, lovely turn. Again, under a little bit of pressure. I believe it was Zadrazil there. Yeah, it was Zadrazil applying that press.
Right, ball into...
And Russo holding the ball up excellently this evening. Now trying to find Maya Leticia, but can't. And that is back with Austria. And Zinsberg will get a chance to kick it along. And she'll do exactly that. Challenge in the air there, which Morgan wins, but it falls into the path of Austria. Zadrazil. And now Naschenweng, who's taking up a slightly unfamiliar role this evening. Now, traditionally, I believe she plays at right back. But of course, she plays left back today. She keeps inverting as well into the midfield, I guess, to try and give them a bit more quality in there. And the ball in behind looking for Eileen Campbell, but out comes Hannah Hampton really confidently claiming that ball. So far, good start for Hannah Hampton. That hasn't looked out of place at all.
No, not at all. And I wouldn't expect it to. I feel like it's been massively helped by the fact she's playing every week for Chelsea now. She really looks like she is going to emerge on the scene. I'm not saying emerge on the scene like she isn't a phenomenal goalkeeper already. She is, but I really feel over the next couple of years, with this Chelsea side, we're going to keep plodding onto trophies. With big tournaments coming up for England, I can really see Hannah Hampton putting herself up there with the best goalkeepers in the world. That's a great ball through to Niamh Charles, and here come England once again. That's not a great pass inside by Niamh Charles, and here not come England.
Possession changes hands, and that is one back again by England.
Yeah, I really, for me, Hannah Hampton, top 5 goalkeepers in the world right now.
Oh, I would disagree.
Who are you putting in?
I would say Catalina Cole.
Yeah.
I would say Merle Frooms.
My number.
Wolfsburg.
Yeah.
I would say Sandra Panos.
3.
I'd probably say Murray Ups is just ahead of her.
Clinton.
Oh, that is a hell of an effort, but it comes off the
in.
post. Yeah, same. I thought I was just going to glide into that top corner.
The goals. It's the way that they're slanted goals. And it looked like Grace Clinton had just found the top corner. But what happened to it?
Lovely football. It just slapped the inside there of the post.
And then bounced across the whole line. Unlucky for Clinton.
Struck it well. And Zinsberger was rooted to the spot.
Yeah. It's a great effort. We were just talking about our top 5 goalkeepers in the world. And great effort from out in a worldie.
Great pun. And then Dozy as well.
I don't know.
Ball in behind and Perchella challenging for it, but it's won by Greenwood and deemed a free kick.
Keating Hampton.
I named 4 and then Keating.
No, I don't take out Earps.
Oh no.
I
Definitely not.
I don't know. Maybe I'm being biased from the last few weeks.
I think you are. I'd even argue Zakira Musovic is possibly a better goalkeeper right now.
What, than Hannah Hampton?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I think so.
I think Hannah Musovic is a great goalkeeper.
That's his Anne-Catherine Berger, but
Yeah, but she hasn't played. Who's that?
Hasn't played a lot this
season.
season.
England out. That's fine.
it's Mead.
Run, couldn't see her. It's raining as well in Spain.
The first time ever.
Oh no, I didn't realise. Doesn't look like it, does it, from this camera?
No.
Looks bone dry.
England taking the rain with them to Cadiz. So the residents will be very pleased with that.
There is a handball on Hemp there. And yeah, I think it's just started raining. Look at that. Absolutely chucking it down now. Fans putting their heads on. Yeah, Austria haven't really got going. I don't expect them to get going at any point in this game. It's one of those England probably it's up to England how many they score tonight for me.
Yeah.
But saying it's international friendly, I don't expect us to go for the kill, which is why I only said 4. I think we'll just. Oh no, I thought playing a real.
Got to be ruthless in international friendly.
Score 8, bury them.
Yeah.
And this was a qualifier. I'd expect us to score 8. Maybe not 8.
Well, goal difference is important in qualifiers. It's not at all in national friendlies.
No. That's a nice dugout. Look at that. All the England players under the shelter, keep nice and warm. The blankets are out. I don't blame them. Now they'll be sitting there thinking, I'm glad I'm not on that pitch tonight.
Stanway, Greenwood, Charles. Lovely ball into 2, and she flicks around the corner into Clinton. Clinton does really well to hold on to that ball, despite doing her best efforts to give it away. Hampton. Now it's Greenwood. Under a bit of pressure here, but she goes back now to Hannah Hampton. Morgan. Stanway. There's loads of space here for England to drive up into. Stanway gets it back again from Greenwood. Now Ella Toon on this left-hand side. Goes wider and finds Lauren Hemp. And Hemp wants to take on Scheikdal. Ball into the box. And it's met in the air by Grace Clinton for her first England goal, I believe. England 1. England 2. Austria 0, I should say. Lovely work from Lauren Hemp on that left-hand side. Slowed the ball down, took her time about it, and then managed to beat Scheikdal, I believe is the right back. Crossed the ball in, and Clinton headed home.
Yeah, it's when England turn on a style that we look really, really good, and it's good football again from Lauren Hemp, as you say. Just goes up a gear, haven't we, there, really, and it's really good play, and Grace Clinton finally gets the goal that she has deserved in this game, and can start her England tally now. Really good from Lauren Hemp.
I say first England goal. It's also her first England appearance. Grace Clinton making her debut this evening. What a way to do it. Good header.
Goal, finally. Unlucky a few minutes to go to hit the inside of the post. Finally gets her goal. Well deserved. England double their advantage.
That's what I mean about players who want to play. There'll be certain players out there this evening, and there'll be players on the bench that won't really want to get on. Grace Clinton's someone that wants to play. She's never played for England before. And we're seeing that. She's getting in the position to score goals. She could have had one a couple of minutes ago when she hit the post. Yeah, I mean, they're very happy.
I mean, again, as you say...
So that unity this England squad has.
Aggie Beaver-Jones, I bet she's itching to get on the pitch today. And I wouldn't be... I'll be honest, if I'm Sarina, if we get a couple more for our half-time, I'd bring off a Hemp, and I'd give Aggie a go.
Yeah. Watch her score 5. Clinton wins the ball back in midfield now. But my Letizia there, unable to hold on to it.
Yeah,
So Austria will bring it the other way. And the ball trying to cut through lines there from Austria, but it's intercepted by Beth Mead. And Hampton. Greenwood.
See a goalkeeper change at half time? Give me a half.
It's not unheard of, it's a friendly.
Yeah. I doubt it. I'm guessing Keating will get Tuesday night.
That would be my expectation.
I don't think Mary Alex going to throw her toys out the pram and she didn't get to play against Austria and Italy in a friendly.
Mark Skinner will be quite happy that she's getting
someone's got to tell. Oh, and that is luckily for Stanway's sake and pulled back for a foul on Toon.
Yeah.
Because Stanway then went through the back of somebody. Toon still down. Bit of a painful one, just on her thigh.
Yeah, Perchella there, just jumping into the tackle. Not really jumping into the tackle, just a little overzealous. Catches Toon. And then luckily that video cuts before we have to watch that gruesome scene.
Yeah. Notebooks out for Sarina.
What do you reckon she's writing down? What would your notes in the first 20 minutes be?
I'm so good. No, I think
diary.
I think it would be remember to call Grace Clinton up for the next international break. Really good from Hemp again.
Here's Letizia. Can she find a good ball into the box? It's not bad.
It's a good header.
And headed away well.
Just took
Another look coming the other way. Austria. Eileen Campbell. They haven't got her in the game enough this evening, Campbell. The Freiburg forward. She can seriously cause some issues. They can get her in behind, but not if she keeps passing it back like that. Ball inside now. Lauren Hemp coming onto it. Fantastic really tackle by Sheikh. I don't think she'll be too happy after she let herself get skinned by Lauren Hemp. Yeah. Got called out by a quick movement. I don't think she'll be too happy after that. Huge tackle there.
Hemp's really good tonight.
Yeah, lively start.
You can just tell that the whole front three that she's the one in for. Yeah. And the other two are a bit off the pace.
Ahmed Aliomani. I hope I pronounced your name correctly there. Apologies if I haven't. Welcome to the stream, says hello. So good to see you. And an effort towards goal. Well, that's all it is. It's not an effort on target. Quite far away that from Dunst.
Yeah, worth a go, eh?
Well, yeah, cut inside. Broke in towards the middle of the pitch and took a shot from the edge of the area.
Not concerned. Hampton turn around as soon as the ball left their foot.
I think actually they're trying to claim that
it's a great tackle.
Lauren Hemp's been fouled. I think that's a delusional claim.
Yes.
Greenwood. 2 now. Good touch out of her feet. And now here come England. Hemp. Sorry, that's Russo. Charles into Morgan. Morgan now finding Clinton in a little bit of a congested midfield. Stanway. And Morgan gives it to Greenwood. Greenwood can play it between the lines and finds Grace Clinton again, who seems just to be involved in everything this evening. Here's Mead. Now Maya Letizia. Good football here from England. Beth Mead on this right-hand side. Letizia overlaps. She'll instead opt to go inside. Morgan, Stanway bounces it off her into Greenwood. Greenwood's pass isn't great, and now they could break Austria. Ball out wide, and Dunst has space to drive into it. Barbara Dunst wants to attack him. Now slows it down. Plays it inside. It's back towards Dunst. This is a nice link-up play from Austria. On this left-hand side, she's now one-on-one with Letizia. Fakes to the inside, goes to the outside, still going Dunst, ball into the box, and that's dealt with though by Greenwood. Not enough bodies in there for Austria. I had to believe in Dunst a little more there.
Yeah. I don't know if you know, if anyone in the chat knows, because it's an international friendly, is it unlimited subs?
I would assume so.
That's a great ball for
Mead's in behind. Oh, sorry, Russo's in behind. And it's dealt with again.
Yeah, I don't think we're not limited to 5, are we, in friendlies? We can use as many as we want. So you'd expect to see quite a few for England. Really?
Yeah. The number 9's catching me out as well, because I believe Beth Mead wears number 9.
Yeah.
Normally, so that's catching me out. Sort the numbers out, England. And also, we've got a number 2 with brown hair at right back.
That isn't Lucy Bronze.
That isn't Lucy Bronze.
So Russo's been put through has been tested tonight. Getting barreled and barshed.
As we've seen at Arsenal, she's really good at playing with her back to goal, really good at holding that ball up and bringing other players into the game. So how do Arsenal see what she does here for England and implement that in their system?
Well, it's exactly the same thing. We get the ball into her feet, and then you've got the 4 on runners of Hemp, Mead, Clinton, and Toon. That's what Arsenal need to do. Get the ball into Russo, and then give her those options of Mead, or Lacasse, or Ford, or Little, or whoever's on the pitch. Give her plenty of options to play to. Because if she's only got 1 or 2, then the opposing team is going to go, well, let's cut those 2 runs off and then they're limited. Yeah, they've got to give her plenty of options. That's why having Miedema in there, shoehorning her in, and not having Kim Little makes a big difference, because you don't get that kind of same run from Miedema going beyond. Or if you play Russo deeper, you don't get the same effect of Russo holding it up.
Manuela Zinsberger picks out Naschenweng, and it's one high by England. Clinton fighting away for possession. Quite a scrap on this right-hand side, but now it's won back by Austria. Dunst. And Barbara Dunst will look to take players on here. Comes off Georgia Stanway.
Do you think that's placed for Clinton a bigger side?
Well, probably at a parent club.
Good point. Go with that.
Yeah, I'd be surprised if we don't see her integrated into the United team next season.
Especially with Skinner probably on out. Think Skinner will go? I think he will.
Depends if they can find someone that can replace him.
Yeah.
I mean, I would have said Carla Ward if it wasn't this season.
I think Villa will be back. I really do. Ward's a good manager.
Yeah, strong end to the campaign.
Villa are a good side. I think even next year, I think they'll be back strong. There's no way a team like that can remain down that lit. They're only 7th.
In fact, yeah, the thing is, I just don't see. I mean, maybe Carla Ward, but I just don't see where they go after Skinner. Because, where's the upgrades? They're not getting Bompasta, they're not getting Geraldes. Stoney's not coming back, Harvey's not going there. Emma Hayes obviously isn't going there. Where's the upgrades? Is Idaval a huge upgrade on Skinner? It's an upgrade, but it's not big.
I know Idaval won't leave.
Idaval wouldn't go to United.
Unless he's fired.
Who else? On Taylor, same situation. But yeah, I don't see who comes in to replace Mark Skinner if he was to be sacked. So
that's a good point.
Difficult one for United, I'd say.
I think without sacking him, you have to settle for mediocrity. But obviously, if you do sack him, you've got to find someone to replace him. Risu there, just catching the centre half with a bit of afters.
That's the thing. For next season, United, if they can't find anyone better, does it not make more sense just to stick with the settled coach?
Yeah.
But of course, there is options to find someone better.
Oof, on this page.
Just catching, is it Pertscheller?
Yeah.
That's number 17.
I think it was cynical. I think it was just accidental, really.
Yeah.
Only 30 minutes through. Good performance for England so far.
Yeah, Austria haven't really had a sniff. England 2 goals so far this evening, and it could be more.
But I think we have 3 or 4 for half time.
Yeah, would be nice too. I'd say 3.
Yeah, alright. 4's a big ask.
And then 2 more in the second half to get to my 5-0 prediction. Well, fans are piling out here as a consequence of the rain.
Because it's absolutely leathering it down. So they've gone. Fans have gone to stand at the back of the stand where the seats aren't, so they can actually get under the shelter because
I'm guessing so. Yeah.
Absolutely chucking it down now.
And it's really not making the best conditions to play football in, as the football has really become quite poor in the last sort of 5 minutes.
My only theory is that I doubt this ground has the best pitch conditions or groundsmanship
drainage system,
which also added on top of if this is relentless for the next 70 minutes, I think it could play a factor in this game. And saying it's an international friendly, I don't think the referee is going to be too persistent to get it on. If it gets caught, we might be okay. We should be okay.
So obviously, the Nuevo Marador is a second division stadium, I believe, in Spain.
That is an insane amount of rain. It's chucking it down.
Yeah, that is heavy. Torrential.
That's a goal kick.
Yeah, it looked like it came off Eileen Campbell.
Carry on.
And Naschenweng over this, and the already fairly uninhabited stands. Although to be fair, there is a decent coverage in that. In the main stand, it's just around the ground. There's not that many spectators. That's a goal. It's a goal for Austria, and they'll be very happy with that. Ball comes to the box from Nash and Weigman. It's headed in by Hobinger, I believe. Liverpool central midfielder. It is indeed.
England just switch off.
Yeah, Mary Therese Hobinger. I'm not sure if the rain has an effect here, but Austria won't care.
Really paying attention.
Nash and Weigman puts it all there.
Their players.
And Hobinger rises highest. And heads
no
home.
one reacts for England, and it's a conceded goal. Bit of a disappointing one.
It was Clinton, I think. They're just losing. Stood behind a player, if anything.
Yeah.
And Hobinger heads home.
Yeah. Austria got one back.
Yeah. Big goal in the championship as well as Leicester. It went up against Leeds.
Half an hour gone then.
Greenwood. Morgan. Oh, it's Kirchberger, apparently.
Oh.
Convinced that was Hobinger, but ITV calling it as Kirchberger.
And Stanway cuts.
Oh, maybe so.
Gives it to Letitia. Goes to Greenwood. To Stanway. Morgan. Good from me. Can't quite keep it on.
Ball down the line here is Letitia, though. Recovering it for England. Morgan. Well, England got to get back into this now because they've conceded a goal. That wasn't in the script.
Yeah, just in the fourth official at the bottom reached for a coat. You know it's bad and the fourth official reached for a coat. But yeah, no, a bit of a slip up there from England, but then there was a set piece. Not going to worry them too much. Overall, they've got to get back into their stride and get back playing their football.
Yeah, and Irene Furman probably quite happy with that.
Yeah, they got a goal. Scoring against England is some thing that.
And while it wasn't from open play, they're still going to take the goal. Good stuff from Rousseau. Here's Ella Toon, winds up for the shot, and it's down the throat of Manuela Zinsberger.
You can weather like this, you'd expect her to go along the ground. It's going to skid on. It's going to be difficult for a goalkeeper to hold as well.
Gives her quite an easy one, actually, doesn't it?
Yeah. Passes into her hands, really.
Doesn't get a great bit of contact behind it, perhaps a consequence of the precipitation, but no, just not a great ball.
Really hope this rain lets up, though.
Yeah. Georgiava. And they're coming forwards now. Austria.
Hemp with a bit of slip there.
Georgiava, number 11, which is traditionally for wingers, playing like a winger from centre half. There's some lovely footwork.
Really good drive.
Nash and Bang. Goes back to Georgiava. And Nash finds a crossfield ball. And the flick on doesn't emerge. It's Maya Letitia who heads it forwards. And now Mead being forced backwards by Dunst. And I believe it's Puntigam in there as well. And now England will work it round and switch the play and look to come down the left-hand side. Change the point of this attack. Greenwood. That's one back by Austria. But yeah, not a bad start. Oh, up to the stream, H. Duncan says the Lionesses are a good team. I couldn't agree with you more, H. Duncan. Welcome to the stream as well. Believe you're new around here. Games live on ITV1. It is indeed. That is how we're watching it as well. But yeah, welcome.
No, it's been a good game so far. Bit of a lapse in concentration for the goal, but apart from that, looked pretty solid.
Barbara Dunst switching the play, asking a lot there.
Yeah.
Of Punchella and
conditions playing their part.
Greenwood.
Don't want to keep harping on about the fact it's raining though.
Did you know, guys? Yeah, it's raining a little bit.
Tell, it's absolutely chucking it down. This was Russo's goal. No, it wasn't Russo's goal. Sorry, that was her firing it into the arms of Zinsberger. Another effort just straight down the hands of the keeper. Got to put it over the side of her. Try and test her. Ball down line, cut by Greenwood. And Charles will knock it all the way around to...
Here is Hannah Hampton.
That one.
I just went for Hannah Hampton as well. I mean, not a lot she could have done about the goal, but she'd have liked to have kept a clean sheet on international duty.
Mm-hmm.
Stanway.
Keating around to Glee on the bench.
Here comes Ella Toon. Yeah. I'm rubbing out to say war, more like. Maya Letitia. Now here's Morgan. Morgan finds Russo to Stanway into Toon. Toon goes wide. And here come England. Hemp keeps it in touch. Back now to Neve Charles. Charles, Toon. Looking for Charles again. It's cut out though. And here come Austria. Not sure where Gregoria is going now. Is it Gregovia? One out the pitch by England. Here's Alessia Russo. Takes aim early. And Manuela Zinsberger spills it, but it's just past Beth Mead. Mead. Across and into Clinton. Letitia. Clinton. Mead. And now here come Austria. Mead again. Drills it across pitch. One high again by Austria. Back all the way to our goalkeeper Zinsberger. Good choice there from Austria because they had quite a few numbers forward there. Really could have made some sort of counter-attacking move, but instead opted to go all the way back to the goalkeeper. Russo, Toon.
Now they end up losing it.
Here's Mead. Yes, yeah, indeed. Letitia.
Do you know what? It feels like Russo shot too early. A couple minutes ago, it just felt like Russo shot too early.
Yeah, it could have been a goal though, because Zinsberger did spill it towards Beth Mead. Here's Georgia Stanway. Now it's Mead, Stanway. Good football from England, but it's cut out by Austria. Providal.
Messing around there, don't want to do that.
And now flying forwards, Ella Toon plays across, so Alessia Russo gets it caught in her feet. Clinton and Mead, Beth Mead, and that's a great finish from Mead. Finds it the top corner with a lovely finessed effort. And England making it look easy here on the international stage. Austria pulled one back, but England restore their 2-goal advantage. It's England 3, Austria 1.
Yeah, again, really good stuff. A bit fortunate, you got a fail for Alessia Russo, who had a very good easy chance on the edge of the 6-yard box. You know, really good play from Toon this was. Really good chance. Scuffs at it. Ends up falling back to Beth Mead, who, that's a great finish. Top corner.
That's really good stuff.
Zinsberger said no chance. England make it 3-1.
Yep. Good stuff from Mead again. Zinsberger not having the greatest of days.
Really good work. Another one for half time. Lovely.
Yeah.
Don't get greedy, yeah.
So now 2 Arsenal players have scored against Manuela Zinsberger.
Yeah, we're even more up there.
Next one, that's just insulting.
Yeah.
Here's Zinsberger. But yeah, it's just not... I don't know, Austria haven't really been able to get anything in this game, let alone control. Georgieva plays it forward.
It's one of those where it just feels like a bit of a pointless friendly for Austria. You'd think they'd go for someone that would challenge them.
I think they want to be challenged by a top side. They thought they could compete this evening. And actually, I think I've been quite disappointed with how they've not really put up much of a
fight. Same for England. It's like, for me, if my friendly would be completely based on pick a side that are going to challenge you, but shouldn't cause you too many problems. And I guess that's what England have done, but I feel like Italy's a better one, because Italy is another one where England should win, but it'll be a competitive game. It feels like it's a pointless friendly if we're going to turn up here and roll Austria over. Because what have we learned? Apart from we've learned that Grace Clinton's very good at football, it's just another day out for the rest of the side. Feels like about managing who we're playing.
I'm not sure what it is, by the way, about Zinsberger always facing competition from D'Angelo, but the bench goalkeeper for Austria is called D'Angelo. Now, it's not the same player. It's Chiara, I believe, or Kira D'Angelo, but yeah, always facing competition from D'Angelo's.
Wouldn't be surprised if she gets replaced by both of them.
Maybe it's a Breen in disguise.
Yeah.
Here to take a spot in this team as well.
England corner though with 6 minutes left of the half.
No, interesting to see Nicole Beer on the bench tonight, the Hoffenheim forward for Austria. I think perhaps if they started in a front two, maybe they'd have looked to play her alongside Eileen Campbell. But yeah, England corner, as you say, and a chance now to add a fourth to their tally. No one can poke that one goalwards.
Sure, those the balls never really dealt with, and against I think it was Charles in the end who just poked it wide. Bit of look at disgust from Sarina Weigman there, flicking that corner. Good ball in. Yeah, Charles can make contact with it. Stanway clears it for him, really. Should have been a corner, actually. I think he just took a nick. Oh, that's really good. Really poor
Mead, Rousseau. Now it's Ella Toon. Stanway. Toon. Finds Beth Mead. Mead plays it in and Zinsberger claims it well. And there is a clash of bodies in the box. It's Alessia Russo. And Zinsberger goes over.
Yeah, really good play again for England. Good.
What's what happened here? There's Georgieva and Russo. I think Georgieva just pulling her to the ground there. You can make an argument for a penalty. The ball's never going to reach her anyway, though. So, yeah. Not really too many complaints there. And Beth Mead, worryingly, after going down there, did feel her knee. And it looked like she was in some discomfort.
She's got up and started running around again, so she might be okay. No, she's still trying it out. And just a look across the bench. That screams to me, substitution, please.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's 40 minutes into an international friendly that doesn't have much importance on it. I'm feeling a bit of discomfort. Let's not take any risks.
In there from Morgan.
Greenwood. Back to Hampton, and she almost gives away possession.
Great ball, actually.
Finds its way to Hemp. One back, though, by Austria.
Yeah, the ref does give it. Good from Hampton. Well, bit of a let off, but good from Hampton.
Yeah, she's had quite a few interesting tackles so far. Lots of, made an error. I wasn't able to stick with Hemp for the first goal. Made a huge tackle on Hemp not long after that, and caught a few players now in the foul, mainly Lauren Hemp.
Yeah. My best guess now would be that Mead comes off at half time. I wouldn't risk her any more than that.
Yeah, give her 3 minutes just to try it out.
Yeah.
Unless she's in a serious discomfort.
Yeah.
She seems to be moving relatively freely. Greenwood. Now Hannah Hampton. Just chipping that in towards Clinton, who gets a flick on, but it's won back by Austria. Georgieva. Schichtel. Now back with Zinsberger. As they are holding on to possession well here, Austria. 2 minutes left of this first half. So not long really for England to add to their tally. Not long for Austria to avoid conceding any more. Is there still a route back to this game for Austria? Can they still get something
potentially
decent from it?
Potentially, they could get them a good. But you'd like to think England will keep the team fresh, keep the changes coming, and keep the pace up really, and get a few more goals. But maybe Austria could get a second at some point throughout this game.
Yeah, it'd be nice for us to flaunt our superiority here.
Yeah.
Get a few more. Morgan, now Greenwood.
Any goals in the Nations League, boy?
I'll have a quick gander.
One back in there. And forced back to Zinsberger, who goes long. Cut out by Greenwood. Falls to Hemp. That's a really good turn of pace. Ball in. And Mead was being pushed. I don't think would have got there anyway. Not going to be a penalty. Doesn't really matter.
No goals in either Nations League game, by the way. It's France 0, Germany 0, and Spain 0, Netherlands 0. Half an hour played in both those matches. Of course, both 8 o'clock kickoffs.
Which were we at? Netherlands, weren't we? So
Yes.
So we were at Spain tonight. We're going to repeat of the World Cup final. Instead, we are here, and Austria cut the ball back. So Campbell.
And now Dunst takes aim, blocked by Morgan, and that will be a corner.
Not expecting 2 minutes of additional time. This is the ball. Was me bought? I mean, nah.
Not enough in that.
Well, she wasn't
Nash and Wang.
anyway. Not gonna.
Nash and Wang, yeah, just doesn't.
People.
It's definitely contact, but is it enough for a penalty?
Probably not.
Probably not.
No, yes, we are into additional time now. I wouldn't expect 2, maybe a couple. 4. Okay.
Somewhat lengthy, considering I don't think we've had a stoppage of the same length, but fair enough. A ball in, and it's headed wide. Eileen Campbell Edge not making the kind of contact with it that she would have liked. And ended up going quite far wide of the mark.
That's Fran Kirby sat up there with Chloe Kelly.
That is a more encouraging sign that it is just a precautionary change
they're
rather
not
than
sat on the
something
bench. They're
serious.
sat up in the stand with their, with just just some plain clothes and an England coat. They look like they're there to watch the game rather than playing it.
Beth Mead fighting away, and now here is Letitia, Stanway, Toon. Finds Charles, now Stanway. Manages to pick out Grace Clinton, but they lose it, and now here come Austria. Campbell, Dunst. Now Nash and Wang.
Zinsberg just going to sit on it. Not literally. Would be something, wouldn't it? Zinsberg just stop the ball and decide to sit on it.
Styling on us. Look, 3-1 down.
3-1 down, he'll sit on the ball. Oh, good from Stanway. Really good from Hemp again as well, and England just trying to find a way through here.
Toon and Stanway exchanging passes. They lost it to Punt again, but it falls again into the path of Niamh Charles. Here's Greenwood. And now Toon, Morgan, Stanway, Toon. Lovely football. But it's won back by Austria, and they're flying forwards now with numbers committed to this attack. And she holds off her opponents really well in there. Campbell posts it to Nash and Wang. Back into Dunst. Drives inside. Back to Nash and Wang. Lovely football. Has Campbell in there as an option. Has a few others as an option. Out to the edge of the box. And now England will just look to spray it out quickly. Ball through into Toon. Toon plays it in behind, looking for the run of Russo. Headed away though. And now Dunst. Nash and Wang. Switching the play, met by the head of Niamh Charles. Here's Stanway.
Oh, really good.
Dodges a couple tackles there.
Finland, super.
Sorry, yeah. Still getting that mixed up.
You think Walsh is in defensive affair with that number 4?
100 votes, by the way, in the poll in chat. Thank you guys for your support this evening, and thanks to the few new subscribers we've gained as well. You guys are legends. 384 subscribers now. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure I do so.
If we get one more, 35.
That'd be nice.
Then we start pushing to 390. Then we look at 400. That's incredible.
It's fairly incredible.
Exponential.
There's a word Harry's learnt today. Greenwood.
That was years ago. Nearly half time now. Last
Hampton.
few seconds, and the ref blows whistle.
Not yet. Greenwood. And there is the whistle to signal the end of the half. It is England 3, Austria 1. A fairly routine start to this game for England. Quite a comfortable start to this game. Austria haven't offered much in the way of a challenge. A goal came against the run of play from a corner. But other than that, goals from Russo, Beth Mead and Grace Clinton give England the lead at the break.
Yeah, good half from England. That's what you'd expect. From a friendly, we come in here, we're not playing we're not playing A-star stuff, but we're doing okay. We're playing some decent ball. And, well taken goals. You put your strongest 11 out there. They get you started, and now I'd expect to see rotation come throughout the second half, just to see this game out for England. Maybe a couple goals in there. Who knows what can happen? But overall, solid half.
John, I take a quick break.
Sure.
You can give your thoughts on the first half and replay and respond. I will, of course. You can respond to Duncan's message in chat saying, for a friendly, the Lionesses are playing sharp.
Yeah, we are playing sharp. That's what I talked about with a friendly. You put your strongest 11 out first, your stronger 11 out first. They go out there, they get you a couple goals, they set the game up really nicely, and now as we get deeper and deeper into this game, I am expecting to see, some changes. I'm expecting to see some rotation. We've got some players on the bench who we can give a go. I look at Aggie Beaver-Jones. We can give her first senior debut, which would be good for her. We've got a few more players we can bring on just to rotate things around and mix it up in the starting 11. But overall, really good stuff from England. We looked really good for the majority of the half. That one lapse in concentration for the Austria goal, not too bothered about it. It was a set piece. We switched off a little bit. It happens. They scored. We responded though. 3-1 at the break. Not too bad. And as I said, second half, I'd expect to push on, expect changes, and to make a really good go of this friendly. And that's what the whole point of a friendly is. You make a good go of it. You get some rotation. You get some minutes in the legs, and you get some rotation in your side. And we are using that to full effect at the moment. It's exactly what I would expect from England. I think we look at standout players in that half. Obviously, Russo open scoring. She's looked good. She's looked very, very good. The way she's held the ball up with her back to goal has been really superb. Hemp's had a very good game on the left hand side. Equally for Mead on the right hand side, and she did really well to score her goal. Midfield 3, Stanway does what Stanway does. The things you don't notice, doesn't stop running, has been really strong in there, holding the midfield 3 together actually, rather than her usually pushing on with Walsh in there. But overall, it's been good from Stanway, and then also you've got Toon in there who wasn't expecting to start, but just come in for the injured Fran Kirby in the warm-up and has done really well. Looked quite good. Her and Russo link up again is really nice to see. And again, Grace Clinton coming in for her debut, getting a goal. She deserved it. She's looked very, very good. She was very unlucky to miss her chance to hit the post. But overall, she's looked really at home. Very, very well taken goal and a really good performance. Back four, been faultless for most of the game, not had much to do, played some really nice stuff, playing out of the back, looked really good. Hannah Hampton's looked comfortable in net. Letitia at right back, out of position, is putting in a shift. Back to Greenwood Morgan, looked really good. And Charles at left back hasn't really got into the game, but I feel like we can add on that, we can get her into the game. The goals, obviously the first one, very, very early on, 3 minutes, two or 3 minutes in or so. Really well taken effort from Beth Mead. Poor piece of goalkeeping, it has to be said, from Manuela Zinsberger and her club counterpart from Arsenal, Alessia Russo, was on hand to put that chance away. So that was a well taken effort. Who was next? Sorry, second obviously was Clinton's goal. Again, really well worked from England down the left hand side. Really good football. Gets the ball into Lauren Hemp. Puts the ball into the box. Who's there on her debut? Grace Clinton. Good header. 2-0. Really good stuff. I think just touch on Austria's goal. It was poor defending, but it happens. It's a friendly. It's a set piece. It's a lapse in concentration. It happens. It's okay. Corner was put in. Very well corner. Kind of everybody lost their marker, and it was Kirchberger in there to head the ball home. It happens. Well, fair enough to Austria. They took their chances. Well taken goal. Fair enough to them. But I like that we responded from that. We came back. We worked well. We pushed. The game hit a bit of a lull maybe in the middle, but towards the end of the half, getting that third goal through Beth Mead again. Really well worked. Down the left-hand side from England. Really superb half from Lauren Hemp. It has to be said. She's been absolutely brilliant. And she does really well on the left side. Beats her defender again for fifth time, has to be said, in that first half. Cuts the ball back to Toon. Toon cuts the ball back to Russo. Russo actually miskicks it, gets a bit lucky. It goes behind her, falls in between Mead and Clinton. Mead takes it, touch, top corner, bang. Brilliant effort, really good, really good strike. Curls it into that top left. Zinsberger didn't stand a chance. And that is how we are at 3-1 to the Lionesses. If anyone else has got anything they'd like to say in the chat, make sure to put it down. 12 of you watching right now, make sure to say what you guys think. But overall, a really good half. But as I said, into the second half, we've got unlimited substitutions to use. We've got plenty of players on the bench who deserve an opportunity tonight, who deserve to get a goal. I think overall, I expect to see quite a few changes. Thank you very much. Realistically, I'd see a couple of half time. I look at maybe an Aggie Beaver Jones, maybe you can even give Jess Carter a half, just to give the likes of Alex Ringwood a break. The likes of Alessia Russo, the likes of Toon and Stanway, just to give them a break, because they've played non-stop this season. They deserve a bit of a rest, and clearly bringing players for a game like this works. Grace Clinton has been superb. She's been everywhere tonight, got her goal really well taken, was unlucky, as I said, to not score the second, and overall has had a really, really good half. I would expect exactly the same. I think, you've got Hannah in there. She had a good half. Not her fault for the goal. Overall, very good from England. And I would have expected no less, and I would expect changes going forward into the second half.
Do you want a Nations League update?
Yes.
There have been 2 goals in the Nations League. 1 in each game. It's 1-0 Spain. I know, what a shock. Jenny Hermoso scoring on her return to international action. Good for her. And then I believe it was France. It was France who went up 1-0 up against Germany. Kadidi, I always mispronounce her name. Kadidiatau Diani. With both coincidentally in the 41st minute.
2 goals you'd expect, really.
Yeah, I think the France-Spain final is fairly predictable.
Do you think England would have given Spain a better game than Netherlands will?
No. I think Netherlands are very good. I think it's close, and obviously England have proven against Spain in the past they can give them a good go, but I don't think the gap between England and Netherlands is all that big. I think both are quite similar size at the moment. But, yeah.
Fair enough. Changes then. Do you get on the bench? Who you bring at half time?
Let's have a look. We have got... Well, this time I had a Toon on the bench. Very helpful. But they could turn to Aggie Jones. I think probably the most useful option, most expected. I heard you talking there briefly about how Aggie Jones could come on. It'd be nice to see her get involved this evening. You got Jess Park, who could play out wide, could play central midfield, can come in and do a job, really good player. We've seen her play for Manchester City a handful of times this season now, especially in the absence of Jill Roord. I think they're the most likely. You'd also like to see Rachel Daly, I'd say, to come in for Alessia Russo. She deserves a shot. You've got, I don't think we'll see a rotation goalkeeper. I think we'll likely see Kiara Keating start on Tuesday evening, but you never know what Sarina's going to do. So there's options there, but I think we'll see a couple of changes in the forward line. I don't think we'll see Lauren James. I don't want to see Lauren James this evening.
No.
That's not because I don't love Lauren James,
Yes,
but I do not want her anywhere near the England team this evening. We save her for the Chelsea games. I don't think we'll see Bronze, who we might. I don't think we'll see Walsh, but again, we could. Turner, I think we will see her at some point this evening. Potentially with Moy as well. But, yeah, so lots of options for rotation there. And again, similar sort with Jess Carter, we don't want her seeing the team. As for Austria, I think we could see Bia come in. Nicola Bia, she plays up front for Hoffenheim. Offers a bit more threat, potentially. Maybe they put her and Campbell up front together. Maybe just gives them a bit more edge going forwards. But... yeah, and Spain have doubled their advantage.
Wow.
So it took them 41 minutes to find a single goal, and by the 44th minute, they're 2-0 up.
Yeah, they've got a statement to make, haven't they, really? Obviously, world champions, number 1. The turmoil post-World Cup, number 2. and they're hitting the ground running. Clearly, with these players returning to their international squad, they could win the Nations League and really prove a point.
Yeah. Kaczerinka's saying, nice goal for France. Haven't seen it. Let's try and find a clip of it quickly before the second half starts. From some
France.
Very legal source.
Germany, you'd expect France to have that now, though, and Spain look pretty comfortable at 2-0. That's probably your Nations League final nailed on. Probably fair, both very, very good sides. Whoever takes it out of those two, I'm not quite sure.
Yeah.
But we'll sure find out.
Just trying to find this Diani goal. Ball drops to good volley on the edge of the area, to be fair. Franca Diani. Just goes low and hard, and not a lot that the goalkeeper can do about it.
Yeah, good effort. Good effort.
Is it Berger and goal this evening? I think it is Berger and goal.
I'll be surprised.
I am very surprised because obviously he hasn't featured a lot for Chelsea recently. No, it is Merlefirm, so that does make a lot more sense indeed.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Second half coming up soon. Looking forward to it. Hopefully England get a few more goals. Hopefully Aggie Beaver-Jones gets on there. But also they might manage a minute, saying that she has already played for
I get that, and perhaps that suggests she'll start on Tuesday, rest up this evening. She did play only 2 days ago, so yeah, I can understand.
At least give her 20 minutes today. Give her some time.
We've got a clip of the Hermoso goal now as well.
Yes.
Spain work it down the right hand side, gives it back inside. Hermoso gets onto it. Wriggles for a few players and slots past the goalkeeper.
Yeah, great to see her back donning the Spain badge.
And then Aitana Bonmati scored the second. I know, what a surprise. Ball goes through to Bonmati, she chucks it home.
Yeah, 2 well taken goals from Spain, as you'd expect, and they are in the driving seat in that semi-final now, and Netherlands have got to reply with something strong, really.
Yeah, it would be nice to be there for England, and of course it would have been nice to be at the Olympics in August.
Yeah.
Alas, we won't be. Obviously, we're not in the Nations League, so we won't be featuring in the Olympics. But there will be not friendly soon. More England games coming up with the Euro qualifiers. Now, I'm not 100% sure on those dates. I don't think the group's been drawn.
You don't want any messing around in those qualifiers. They're tight. This is why you need times like this for the squad to gel and get used to playing each other. Because when it comes to those crunch qualifiers, we don't want to be messing around. We don't want to be making errors or mistakes. We need to hit the ground running, and we need to get ourselves through as quickly as possible.
Yeah. So, I'm not sure how these are working.
And also, we've got Italy on Tuesday night as well. That'll be a fun game.
Just reading up on the qualifiers. So, they run from April to December, so we start in 2 months' time. So, not far away now at all. And obviously, there's Nations League playoff relegation legs and stuff tonight. And England's under-23 played yesterday, so quick turnaround for Beaver-Jones. She scored in that game, but yeah, it would be very fast for her to feature this evening. But she was in Spain, so it's not like she had to travel loads. Play's a bit intensive to have to play a full match on the Thursday and then feature for half a match on the Friday. But we may see her later on this evening.
Yeah.
And maybe last 10 minutes. So they're basically doing qualifying like the Nations League. Teams will compete in groups of 3 to 4 teams over 6 match days between April and July.
Change for England, by the way. That is Alex Greenwood coming off for Wooten Moy, I think, because Stanway's got the armband.
No, that's Hemp 11, isn't it? A lot of changes. That's Lauren James on the pitch. We do not want to see that.
Okay.
Get Emma down there. Tell her get her back off the pitch.
We have got
wholesale a lot of changes, not wholesale changes, but a lot of changes. We'll run through them all in a moment.
I think it's Woo Moy, Lauren James. Just Woo Moy and Lauren James? Yes. Just LJ for Hemp and Woo Moy for Greenwood.
Yeah.
And that is it. And
I'm not happy.
But
yeah, underway now in this second 45 here at the Nuevo Marador. I love Lauren James, but I'm not happy to see her this evening. So, sorry.
It feels like an unnecessary
Lauren,
for Lauren James. And I'm sure Emma Hayes is sitting at home, absolutely seething at Sarina Weigman.
Has a baseball bat in hand, ready to go around Serena's gaff.
We are 3-1 up, and we have brought on LJ, who is already playing so much football this year. It is a very bizarre decision.
I don't get it from that point of view. I get it slightly in the fact that she's not played a lot for England. So there's still a bit of an unknown factor there. But
I think
we saw at the last World Cup how key she is. I don't really understand.
the other positive is during half-time, the rain has eased off and dried up.
I'm sure if she'd said to James that I'm not going to feature you in this international break because obviously I'm going to feature very sporadically, I think James would have been fine with that.
Yeah.
But I don't know whether Sarina just wants to keep playing people, wants to make sure everyone gets a fair amount of minutes. I don't know. But as just found, I did not want to see Lauren James this evening.
I'd rather not give Eva Jones, even though she played yesterday.
And the ref got took out there by one of the Austrian midfielders. Here's Russo. And just really good. Grayson was really, really good.
Yeah.
I know that's quite an obvious statement, but I've just been really impressed with what I've seen this evening with my
Apart from that pass.
jinx it every time. But I've been really, really impressed. I know I've waxed lyrical about her all season, and now she's decided she's not going to put a pass together. Lauren James picks up the ball now in midfield.
Yes, Lauren James is centre half. Well done, ITV. Absolute idiots. They put the lineup on the bottom of the screen, and apparently Lauren James is on at right centre half.
Look out for Ruben Moyes, a dangerous left winger.
Yeah,
or right wing, they put her on. Cut inside on that left foot of hers.
Yeah.
Bang.
I said get Ruben Moy up there.
Yeah, get another Arsenal player to score past Zinsberg.
Yeah, you'd expect to see Beaver Jones, you'd expect to see Turney, you'd expect to see Park.
Never getting there. She has done really well to keep that on. Pertscheller, and she holds off. Neve Charles now runs across her and draws the foul. Well, that's some good play from Pertscheller.
Bit silly from Charles. Unnecessary. Got caught out by the fact that she kept the ball on the pitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, not ideal there. Austria starting the second half pretty well. Looking to try and get something from this game, get back in this game.
Georgieva played it forwards there, but it's one back by England out for a throw for Neve Charles to take. Just going to look down the line. Neve Charles here. Managing to find Russo, who's using her body really well again, now spins her player. Alessia Russo driving forwards here at some pace and gets brought down there by Kirchberger.
And this will be a free kick.
If I had to come up with an Austrian name, I would probably come up with Kirchberger. That is the most...
And she goes in the book.
Austrian name, and that, like the most stereotypical Austrian name that you could come up with.
Yeah, there's some brilliant names out there.
Just catching Russo there. I think it's that. Yeah, I was gonna say that. I mean, she fouls her anyway, but it's that bit of contact there that it just looks messy. I don't think it's necessarily bad. It's just it looks messy. I think that's why the yellow gets given. But yeah, free kick now. Oh no, it's been given the other way.
Well, I don't know what happened after the free kick, but it's ended up out for an Austria flag.
Is it a yellow for this? Oh no, it has.
No,
it's happened.
It was given a free kick. We just missed it because we watched some replays and we've come back and it's an Austria throw. Because if it was a throw, it would have been an England throw.
We look like a kick off Russo. Ball in behind. That's a great challenge. That's a great header. Sorry, from Letizia to stop it getting there. Hobinger managing to find. Was it Nationweng, isn't it? Hobinger again into Gregorieva. No, Georgieva. And James has won it back and now knocks it past Georgieva, but she's not going to get to that.
No. Tripped out a bit unlucky.
Yeah. And France double their advantage as well right at the end of the half. Sakina Karchawi with a penalty now. Sakina Karchawi's been in the news a lot recently because she is a free agent this summer. Yeah. PSG looking to secure her services for another few campaigns. Barcelona are also interested in her. So, yeah, so just have a lot of interest. I don't think so because she likes living in Paris. But Barcelona is also really nice to live in. And I'm not sure, I just heard that. I'm not sure how concrete the evidence is that Barca are interested. Barca are interested in apparently everyone because they're also looking at Lauren Hemp right now.
That one's a bit more concrete.
Well, that seems to be all but done. So, yeah.
Big myth for City have to find a replacement. Do they think Jess Park can step up? But she's just having to come with dual rod. So.
I also don't really see where they fit Kaichawi, given the fact they have Fridley and Rodful.
Yes, and you don't need anyone when you have.
And you could say, I'll put a left wing, but then where does Salma Paraloelo fit? So.
What a dilemma to have, eh?
Stanway towards Toon, and then it does come off. I was going to say, I mean, quite fortunate to find herself with the ball in that position.
Yeah, just knocks it past the far post. Good from Stanway
Help
down
number
the left-hand
9.
side. And I don't know who that is warming up. That is a very unconventional warm-up.
It was Adrazil, I believe, that came off. So all comes in. No, it's Kitchberger, who's been involved in everything this evening, good and bad for Austria.
Kirchberger in the book on the score sheet.
Wasn't Kirchberger, to be fair. Yeah. That was Puntigam, isn't it? Number 17. Puntigam.
Yes.
Good turn from Dunst. Plays a 1-2 with Herbinger. Dunst again being hounded by Clinton. Yeah, England so far 9 shots on goal, 6 of them on target. Fairly lethal this evening for them. Not a great reflection on Zinsberger either. And now here come England again. Mead. Ball into the box. And James can't get there. Nash-and-Veng knocking it out of play. Not Nash-and-Veng, sorry. Shields, I believe. Yes. No, Sheiktel. The playing at right back. Jess Carter out warming up. Again, don't know what Sarina's assertion is of making sure all the Chelsea players play, but there we go.
Emma Hayes is en route to Sarina's house with a baseball bat. And Jess Park as well out for England to warm up. England corner, can we get a 4th?
Ball whipped in. And a header on target and a really good stop from Zinsberger. Charles fighting for it in there. Away by Zadrazil.
That's a superb save to keep England at bay, sorry. Really good stop. Good header from, who was that in there? Letitia.
Yeah. Looking to make an impression in this.
Yeah, looking for her first England goal. Another ball
in. And a header on target again. And this one's a bit more comfortable for Zinsberger. She didn't seem to see it until quite late.
Mm-hmm.
Also, as well, I haven't mentioned this during this broadcast, but the font that ITV have opted to use this evening, I'm not a fan.
Brilliant for Lauren.
I don't mind the badges and there's layout of it, but the font is weird. James just failed to take a throw in there. Actually, laughing it off, but that's a weird error.
That's a foul throw.
It got stuck in her hands.
Mm.
She tried to take it quickly.
She's got to win the throw.
I should get another chance.
No, don't. No.
She
just told Charles you can't take it. Yeah, she'll laugh it off again. Ball into Russo, good hold up. Finds Toon into
James. Plays it into Charles. Great ball from James. Really good stuff here. Can't quite see who it is for Austria. I believe it's Punchella fighting with Charles for it. Here's Ruben Moy. Slides it into James. James looking to come inside now. Brilliant from Lauren James. But then she can't quite find a pass off to someone else. Here's Ella Toon. Toon to James. James goes across and into Grace Clinton. Here is Beth Mead. Clinton. Toon. Holds it up well. And now it's one back. And Dunst there goes in for the chance. Loses the ball. Here is Grace Clinton again. Pulls it back. Stanway on the edge. Could let fly. Georgia Stanway lets fly and brilliantly tipped over by Manuela Zinsberger. And we criticised somewhat Manuela Zinsberger's goalkeeping efforts in the first 45. But she's more than making up for that with some really crucial stops in the second half. That's another one there. Teed up really nicely for Georgia Stanway. Prime sort of area. And just tipping it over nicely there, Zinsberger. Coupled with that effort to deny Maya Letitia from the corner. Putting up a really nice catalogue of saves in this second 45. We're going to see that replay now of the James throwing, just
can't.
unable.
Just open the back around.
You're unable to take the throw. And now the corner falls to Moore at the back
I
post.
said get her in there. She's going to score today. Calling it out.
Who's used her physicality to drag someone down, by the way, in the box. And then Esme Morgan there, leaving one on Eileen Campbell, who makes a complaint to the referee, but that falls on deaf ears.
What's the ref there?
Wait. Morgan. Don't know if we should weigh being deaf. Clinton.
No.
Joking. Morgan. Here's with a Y. Just to clear up, Right.
We aren't weighing death.
Yeah. Don't cancel us. Anyway. Hampton on the ball. Plays it forward. Rousseau. By the way, if you are still watching and want to get involved in the live chat, please feel free to do so. Say hi. Give your thoughts. Anything.
Positive or negative?
Yeah. Beth Mead, ball in. No one can meet it in the box, though, and, it's somewhat messily dealt with by Austria, and that's a lovely touch there. To take it past the defender, a ball into the box, though. And, yeah, I think it was Hobinger. And can't quite pick out Eileen Campbell in there. It was.
Would you expect
Mary
more
Theresa
England
Hobinger.
changes coming up soon in the 60th minute?
I would say James off, because we've seen enough. Good 15 minutes.
Yeah. Let's
Love
score first.
Okay, she's to score 460.
She will.
Okay, here we go. Stanway tries to fly it through the lines, but it's cut out. I do think Austria have really grown into this game. They look a lot more comfortable now than they did at the start of the match.
Yeah.
They've really started actually playing some football, not panicking as much in possession. Now they're starting to spread the pitch a bit as Punchella finds the ball out on this right-hand side. Wants to take on Neve Charles, but Charles, a very, very good defender.
I'll take on Neve Charles. Why would you do that?
Clinton, good turn, and releases Stanway with space to drive into. Here is Alessia Russo. She has been phenomenal tonight, holding that ball up. Some of her best work is done with her back to goal, and tonight's a prime example of that.
This is their best performance of the season.
Yeah.
Shame for Arsenal on the international stage.
And I think a lot of it is because England are built to supply their striker, which Arsenal don't seem to be. Arsenal, I don't think they're built to supply anyone. They don't know who's going to score the
goal.
goal.
We've always been under Sarina, but if you look at how successful England strikers have been, phenomenal.
I think if I would exclude last year's World Cup. I think we really struggled.
Lost position, ball in there.
And I think Russo had a poor tournament. I don't think we really knew what we were doing there, tactically. And I think a lot of that can be blamed on the transitional period from Ellen White to Alessia Russo. Obviously, the tournament before, Alessia Russo was really, really good. She came off the bench and made a real impact in those games.
We're tired.
Yeah. And I think that super sub role really suited her.
Her and I think Ian Wright, tuning in Alessia Russo. Super subs came on, changed some games for us. Reason we won the Euros. Obviously, Kelly as well.
Big part of it, yeah.
And obviously the rest
Kelly
of
in the final. Yeah. Just leaving us with a real conundrum as to how the side actually lines up this summer. Because I would say Lauren James has to be in there. But then that means that there is no way you can play Mead. I guess if you use James as attack midfielder, you can play Mead and Hemp. But then Kelly doesn't start.
I don't think she will.
Toon doesn't get anywhere near the starting 11, in my opinion. I think when you have Stanway and Walsh, they're fairly nailed. I think James has to be that third midfielder. If you're picking Ella Toon over Lauren James, you don't watch enough football. Or you're biased. They're the two options.
There are a lot of people that will say that is wrong, but it isn't.
And that's fine, everyone's entitled to opinions.
Alessia Russo down, and Stanway's like, she's fine. Just give her a minute.
Yeah. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion, but you do sometimes have to accept the opinion might be wrong.
Yes.
I don't know. No.
No, it's fact. It's something. It's not opinion. It's fact.
Lauren James
is a better footballer than Ella Toon.
Yeah.
Come at me, United fans. Come at me.
Ella Toon. Ball into the box, and that will travel through. And now be dealt with at the or maybe not dealt with actually. They're just going to pass it around their own penalty area until England take it off them. Zadrazil plays it forward. Here's Hobinger. Hobinger back to Georgieva. And it's now Russo bearing on goal. Has to finish this. Does finish it well, Alessia Russo. And this is the Russo that we have grown to know and love and that we've sorely missed this season wearing Arsenal red. She's much more suited to this England white. And, well, that's a second for her this evening. And her overall play has been very impressive as well. England 4, Austria 1.
Yeah, she's been absolutely superb tonight, Alessia Russo, and deserves to get her second goal, pouncing on a really poor error at the back from Austria. So a lazy pass, under pressure from Stanway.
It's Zadrazil there, just trying to knock it back to Zinsberger.
Cool, calm, composed, great finish. Now she's on for a hat-trick.
Zinsberger caught there. Doesn't really know where to come for it or not to come for it.
And here come the changes for England.
And Charles is off. Good. No injuries. Come on.
Jess Carter.
Fuck's sake. Love Jess Carter, but not tonight. No Chelsea players.
And Ruth's not getting her hat-trick.
Is this Beaver Jones by any chance? No, Rachel Daly and Jess Park is coming on for
Grace Clinton. Still no Aggie.
Yeah. That is a shame.
Yeah.
But I think we want to see Aggie on Tuesday.
And you'd like to see that as well, though. Grace Clinton coming off the pitch with a massive smile on her face. She is very happy with that.
And I'll change for Austria. And I think, is that... No.
There's a couple of changes coming on.
Let's work them out. Okay. They are making the names even more difficult. That said Fire Singer.
That said Fire Singer. It is Fire Singer.
Yeah. Puntagam off. Fire Singer?
Oh no, I'm going with Fire Singer. Oh, there's only one thing that comes to mind. That is a superb name. Love it.
So, well, if Austria were to score a second, they may well be. England would be in double trouble. Here's Lauren James coming forward. Sorry, is it a joke?
Did England score? Yeah. No, in Austria as well, sorry.
Clinton off of Park, just confirmation of those changes then.
I don't think Volcano Man works.
Here is Georgieva.
Well, Austria hope to get a goal, maybe.
Sandra
England
still
will
back
want
to
to win
centre
a
half.
couple. Not Jess Park. Is this Jess Park's first England appearance?
I want to say yes, but I will fact check it.
We might into Parks.
Sorry, was that Justin Bieber?
No,
Cameo there.
Lauren James, Jess Park, Stanway.
It's not. She's played 5 games for England. When she done that?
She scored.
Yes.
Last internationals. She literally played in the Nations League. We watched her score. I remember now.
She played 6 minutes against Belgium, so no.
Okay. What a terrible memory.
She didn't feature against Netherlands or Scotland.
When has she played football for England then?
No idea.
Phil Neville era. When it called up like 15.
No, she only started playing in 2022 for them. So we've got a very small sample. That's a lot of games in there.
Yeah, you can scroll here and see what game it's 20.
No, mate, they don't even have.
She wasn't called up to
they don't have the
Euros,
lineups.
The Euros wasn't in 2022.
That's the World Cup, and I don't remember her being there.
And the World Cup wasn't in 2022 either.
The Euros wasn't 2022 then.
No.
Yes.
It's not Euro 26, is it?
No, but it was moved here, wasn't it? Because Euro 2020, the men's Euro 2020 was moved to 2021, and the women's Euro 2021 was moved to Euro 2022 to accommodate for it.
Right. Got it.
Anyway. And the only reason we didn't have a clash in 2022 was because Qatar was in the winter. Which actually I think benefited the women's game massively because it meant that everyone wanted to watch women's Euros.
Yeah.
Going to the box, looking for Rachel Daly, and that's claimed by Zinsberger. But yeah, and the fact it was in England helped massively. But I don't think as many people would now be watching if there was a World Cup in that same time period. Anyway. Euro 2025, England. Do you think they're favourites?
Yes.
Okay. Have Spain folded recently?
Yes.
Have they? I didn't know.
No, I don't. England, Spain are favourites, of course.
Then England?
It's Switzerland, right?
It is in Switzerland, so we've got to pick the other 15 teams to go through. We don't pick them. It'd be good if we did. England, Switzerland, just 14 nations that have no professional footballers.
Latvia, Montenegro, Albania. Who is Spain? Never heard of. France,
no.
don't know what France is.
Qualifiers will occur over the next 2 months. Well, not the next 2 months.
Yes.
Over April and June and July.
All in, Daly has a swing and miss.
Here's Beth Mead. Darts inside, ball towards the back post and punched out for a corner by Manuela Zinsberger. Again, just didn't look comfortable there, Zinsberger, but she has dealt with the danger, at least for now. Yeah, lovely in-swinger there. And punched away. It's taken an age to get this corner going.
Come on, let's get some more England changes going.
Bring up everyone.
Maybe we do only have 5. No, if you're not reusing them all, that's a bad idea. Mead to put the ball in. Kept alive. Still bouncing around. Daly will recycle it back out to Beth Mead, who is going to use Park, who puts the ball in. And that is Letitia flicks it onto Toon, but something's happened and it's not going to count. Great finish.
Lovely chip.
But it is... What's wrong?
The ref's just saying that goal was so good, we're going to give it.
Oh. Well, that's not handball, is it?
It struck a hand and was close to the chest.
It's not handball. It's just not handball. Oof, Park put the pressure on.
Well, spotted by the ref to first see that it even hit her hand. I just assumed it hit her body, because that's where it did, but yeah. Here's Jess Park. Park now giving it to Maya Letitia. Now Morgan. It's down way. James. Jess Park. Knocks it out wide. Here is it Carter? Toon. Now it's Mead. Carter. Not Carter, sorry. Letitia. And she's got it again now. Letitia managing to win a corner there. Came off Kirchberger.
Yeah, good stuff from England. Ooh, nasty one on top of Stanley's foot there.
But George Stanley is a unit, so she gets on.
She didn't feel it, she's carried on.
122 votes, by the way, in the poll and chat this evening. 100% voted for England.
Wow, that's biased.
Every single person. Not even one went, oh, it might be a draw. Not even one Austrian fan.
All right, though.
Everyone voted England.
With my...
Oh, it's gone in. And it does stand. I thought maybe just Carter was offside. Is it a Carter goal? Is it Ruben Moy goal? Carter's taken it. Ruben Moy's fuming.
Ruben Moy's raging.
But yeah, a couple of claims that is offside. Apparently not. England 5, Austria 1, and that's got a couple of nans in the crowd boogieing. We'll get involved with it.
Yeah. Ruben Moy
did not touch that at all.
Jess Carter did not touch. Yes,
she did.
She did. Jess Carter gets a goal for England. Yeah. Oh, techie. Jess Carter with a back heel.
That's a hell of a goal.
She's not offside. Really good finish. Carter's on the score sheet. England hit 5.
Mate, considering the quality of the goal, she barely celebrates. I'll be doing cartwheels, backflips. I'll be jumping in the crowd. I'll be booging with the nans. Bit of this.
Yeah, this is the
bit over this.
Just
Yeah.
the bump. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. It's like an organised routine.
Maybe it is. Maybe that's what I've been choreographing in the hotel rooms during bingo.
They score right. We're gonna do this. 1,
Go
2, 3, 4. Now speed it at 1, 2, 3. Free kick for Austria then with 20 minutes to go.
Yes.
I don't know what's gonna happen. Find out.
It's really good for our prediction show if you did know what was going to happen in the future.
No.
Would be everyone be really.
They'd think I'm incredible.
We do 1 million views every week. I'd like to think of more than 1 million if you could predict the future. Imagine we predict the future, we still get a 10 out of 10. Here is
Stop making videos. And
we'll get out of play. There's a couple of players on the deck for both sides.
It's Daly and Campbell. But I expect them to carry on because they are
both surnames that sound like British politicians.
Daly the Tory and Campbell the Labour MP. Oh,
yeah, just clashing there.
Yeah, gonna hurt both of them. Tough one to take.
Ooh. Yeah, because Eileen Campbell just sort of ran into Daly there, which like the studs went into her, but it also like pushed Daly's leg up in the air, and I'm not sure if she is a gymnast. But I've just seen that there's our international friendly apparently is at 4:15 on Tuesday.
Yeah, half 4 kill.
So we could stream it.
Should be tight. We'll think about it.
We will think about it. Think long and hard about it.
Probably not.
Harry might need to leave early, but we could do it. And then I'll run to training. Morgan. On to Ella 2. Yeah, if you want us to cover the game on Tuesday, say something in chat. Say hi. Say, please cover the game on Tuesday, or I'll be very upset. Yeah, say something, guys. But no, appreciate you guys tuning in this evening.
Really good support again.
Yeah, always is on here. Incredible. Incredible community we're building here. But yeah. And yeah, so nice. Obviously, international breaks, I understand a lot of people don't enjoy them. I do like an international break just for the simple, get to watch England for a couple of games. Nice little break from the WSL season. It gives us a chance to reset and all the teams to come firing on full cylinders, back at it, full blast. Any other connotations of giving it all the effort?
110%.
Exactly.
Whole 9 yards. Longest 90. Everyone thinks right.
Anything.
Yeah.
And for the rest of the season. So yeah.
Can't wait. Really looking forward to it.
As well. Because March is big. Big things coming in the next month. 8
games as a Chelsea fan. 7 if you're a City fan.
We'll be live.
6 if you're an Arsenal fan.
We've got Conti Cup semis. We've got Champions League quarter-finals. We've got FA Cup round of quarter-finals. We've got WSL fixtures like Chelsea, Arsenal happening.
Champions League.
As I've said already, Champions League. But it's so good. We've said it twice. So...
You're right. No, it's not there yet.
No, not for another 2 years. But yes, a lot's coming in March. Very exciting stuff.
I can't wait.
Here's Carter.
London Derby.
Yes.
Chelsea, Arsenal.
And Arsenal Tottenham.
In March. Huge game.
And Chelsea City again.
And Chelsea City, but that's in the FA Cup.
No.
In the Conti Cup.
Yeah.
Chelsea Everton in the court.
Don't think we'll like that one, but yeah.
FA Cup, don't fancy it, no. Oh, Jess Carter, what a performance she's had.
Ball in. Oh, good over everyone. Mead recovers it at the back post. FPL. Toon. Mead. Ball in. Headed away by Georgieva. Forgotten the name again.
Oh, brilliant from Daly.
Here is Daly. Carter. I was going to say.
Ruben might actually go from range, not quite. Good from Toon.
Lovely job, Ella Toon. Now it's
holding on
me.
Really well.
Yeah, England are very good.
I'd like a couple more goals.
Very strong in possession. We've got any statistics we can have a little look at.
70% possession.
Not far off. 67% possession. 605 passes completed with a 90% pass accuracy. 16 shots to 4. 11 on target to 1. That is what you call dominance.
Yes.
More fouls though, so who's the real winner? Still us.
Yeah.
Ball in behind.
Great ball in.
Let's just say he's not getting to that one.
Because she's not the road runner.
So brilliant she was.
That would be pretty good, wouldn't it?
I should have rapid.
Sarina got a deck chair out. They are literally chairs I expect to see on someone's patio. Just lodged into the dugout to give enough room. With 15 minutes to play with, how many more goals are we expecting?
I will say 1.
I said 4-0, so I'll go 6-1.
Well, I said 5-0.
7-1.
So I'm going to stick with 5-0. I think I'll just go be chalked off.
On what grounds? Medical?
No. They'll just do it. Hobinger. I ain't got anything funny to say. Zinsberger.
You know, it's that point of the night where
No, shouldn't be.
to say. Oh.
And now some changes.
Austria.
Austria with some subs.
Sharp
And they are, I was going to say, they're putting on another difficult name. It's going to be Hobinger off while the end of players. We do know for Shushing. Shushing? Sorry. Just take off, is that someone's name? And then someone we do recognise.
England
Name
changes as
forward,
well.
Nicola Bia on for Eileen Campbell.
And for England?
Lauren Jones off. Beaver Jones on. Lauren Jones off.
Biaggi.
That is...
Well,
Well.
why? For Stanway.
Somewhere Geralda's is bloody...
What's the point in that?
Crime.
Biaggi on there. I know she played yesterday. A whole 90 yesterday in different places, different parts of Spain. Forget about it. Never mind. She can come on the last 5 minutes.
I feel like there's not a song about Georgia Stanway, is there? Never heard one.
I wanna be.
I was about to say, yeah, I think Common People really suits
I
it.
wanna wear
Whatever. Georgia Stanway wears, not in a creepy way though.
I like Georgia Stanway.
And I want Georgia Stanway's hair. Na 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 na.
Granny done it again.
That's what I've been doing all game.
They
just can't hear 'em.
I love Georgia Stanway.
But yeah. Anyway, 13 minutes left of this game. Or 12 now, well, 3 seconds time. 12 minutes left of this game. And, well, England very much coasting to a comfortable victory. Austria, they put up a valiant fight at times. They've played some decent stuff at times.
This is expected.
But as a, fairly routine victory for England.
Exactly.
Katarinki make a great point saying Amber Jones played for U23s yesterday, so maybe she's not going to play tonight. Yeah, no, I don't think she will. It'd be very harsh on her.
I just really want to see her.
To have to play that consistently, have to play and then play again within 24 hours. In fact, the FA have strong guidelines on playing players too much, so I can understand why they aren't playing her. And I expect she'll feature against Italy. I would be surprised if she doesn't start and
really
disappointed. I do as well. Because when she's on the ball, she's magical. Aggie Beaver Jones. Oi, oi, oi.
Granny's done it again. That works with anything.
Anything. Take me to church.
I want to dance with Ruben boy. Oh no, it's my new goal celebration. I haven't scored a goal. I'm playing football. The granny one.
I thought you were struggling back.
Here is a footballer called Walsh. It's not even Walsh, who is it?
Toon.
Toon.
Adolescent Soho. I think she's been good. She's been quietly going about her business this evening, but she's played well.
Yeah.
Did she score to get an assist? I can't remember. I think she got an assist. I can't remember. She scored so many goals.
No, I shouldn't.
Okay.
Mead, Hemp, Russo.
What about the other 2 goals? Ruben Moy.
Oh, yeah. Ruben hasn't scored. Jess Carter scored.
That's what I'm saying, Ruben Moy.
Oh, yeah.
That one
And
up.
the 4th.
It was Russo's second, which was...
Hobinger.
No. Zadrazil.
That was a...
Good joke. Poor execution. Facts incorrect.
10 minutes to go. Anyone got anything they want to comment on the game so far? That's not offside line. No, what game are you watching?
Or a desperate cry for us to stream on Tuesday.
Anyone got more England chance they want to get going?
That's what this has descended to now.
Yeah.
But yeah. Been a good evening.
It has been a good evening.
Good performance for England.
Yeah.
Fairly routine stuff. Now we're just going through the motions, really. 10 minutes to play. Just want to keep it sharp, keep it simple, see this game out.
Yeah.
So yeah. Zinsberger manages to pick out a teammate in the pocket. Ball forward, and Beer can't really get on that one. But here they come, Austria. Punchella. Ball in, blocked by Weigman. Probably now a lot of names have rotated around. I've forgotten people's names. I know Fire Singer's on there somewhere.
That's Fire Singer.
That's not. It's Punchella, isn't it?
We'll never know.
Number 18. Australia's on that back now,
8-3 on corners. Another one for Austria. Hopefully they don't score from it.
Leverkusen's invincible run continues, by the way. They beat Mainz 2-1 this evening.
Wonderful.
Goal for Robert Andrich.
Austria on the corner.
Great ball in. Goes over everyone. It's still bouncing around in the box. It's Messi. Nash-Veng. Ball in. Header in the air from Carter. Dunst. Nash-Veng's never getting to that, unfortunately. Not Nash-Veng, sorry. But yeah. Ambitious ball from Barbara Dunst.
Asking a lot of her teammate. Never going to happen.
Who's Barbara Dunst play for?
Wolfsburg?
I thought to say Wolfsburg. Frankfurt.
Ah, good on her. Look at that
Never
bench
played for Wolfsburg.
consisting of Aggie, Chiara.
Yeah.
Because of who's come on and who's come off, you have Earps and someone else sat by themselves, and you have a massive gap, and then it's Keating, Turner, Aggie, and someone else.
An unnamed person.
Can't remember who it was. I think Aggie short for Agnes.
Yes. But Agnes Beaver Jones doesn't have the same ring to it, does it?
Yeah, she's not 85.
Yeah, it's quite an old name, isn't it?
I think
Equally,
once she's
Beth Mead is, because in theory her legal name, I'm not sure, I might be wrong, but surely her legal name is Bethany. Even Mary's quite an old name.
Yeah. Mary, Beth, Agnes.
Lauren.
Yeah. A bit younger.
I don't know.
Lotta.
Definitely not.
Ree. Lottery. Oh dear.
Alessia's definitely not.
No.
Chloe, Kiara, Kira.
Millie. Maya.
Maya.
Oh yeah.
Rachel. Don't know why I'm just listing first names now.
Hannah.
Georgia.
Kira. Jess. 2 Jesses.
I feel we're covering old ground. 84 minutes on the clock.
Yeah. 6 minutes to go. That's 2 minutes killed. No, we just run the clock down now to the end of the game.
We're not, they are.
They are. Yeah, we're not. Go sit in the corner.
We're not taking the ball to the corner of the show.
You go sit in the corner of the room.
Ball coming forwards here. Ball across from Punchella. Spilt by Hampton, but she
Let
claims.
off for Hannah.
Still not scored from open play. Just saying.
Who
Is she the best goalkeeper ever? Who knows? Inez, welcome to the stream. I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. I'm just guessing. It's spelled I-N and then E with what I believe is called a tilde. I'm not sure though. It might be a normal hyphen thing. Apologies. It looks like a hat. It says Beth is in fact a Bethany Jane actually. Thank you for your knowledge.
Bethany Jane Mead. Yeah, that's quite an old name.
But yeah, and I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. And welcome to the stream. Welcome to the community. Thank you for indulging us in our...
Yeah. What's that dog called?
Weird.
I remember now.
I also don't know.
No.
Find if they call it Mary.
If anyone knows what a dog is, let us know. No, not a doggy. It's what that dog's name is. And what? I can't remember what breed that dog is.
Why would she?
Well, so Sky Sports go on about. No women's football content. Bang, it's definitely their dog.
I did like there was a comparison of how much Sky Sports has promoted the West Ham women's team this season, how much they've shown Mia Duma's dog. Mia Duma's dog. And the dog is beating West Ham on the Twitter this season.
Love it.
And in fact, before the Arsenal game, there was only about 5 posts involving West Ham. That weren't like a whole table thing.
Oh, that's a loose pass from Hampton.
But it's a Portuguese name, you're good. Okay. Nice.
Like it? I'm guessing you're Portuguese? Yeah.
Nah, mate. Scottish.
Scottish.
That would be brilliant now if you said Scottish. I feel like a prick.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Welcome to the community.
Can't I just put one out there for an Austria corner?
Welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a good time. I hope you're having a good day. I've had a good day. 4 minutes ago, here comes Kolb. For Austria. Coming on to the pitch.
Yes.
Oh, not yet. Instead, Nashavang is going to take the...
How is that possible?
Nashavang. What?
Nashavang, yeah.
That's what I say.
No, you sound like you said Nashavang.
Nashavang.
Nashavang. Ball in the box. And a header on target, and that's a bit of a late reaction from Hampton, and it's in the back of the net. England 5, Austria 2. This has been messy. 2 goals conceded from headers. That's the second one for Kirchberger. She's on a brace now. Centre half.
I love Hannah Hampton tonight. But she reacted 2 to 3 business days later with a header.
Royal Mail would have got there quicker.
High fives all round.
If they're not on strike.
On the bench, they're very happy with their...
And their set-piece coach is earning his wages, isn't he?
He's like, I'm rich.
That's just their heading coach. I
And
don't know if
here
they've got
comes
one specifically for that.
Decent shift from Barbara.
Do you know her first name basis? You and Barb's?
What's her name? She doesn't like it abbreviate that. Ball in, onside.
Yeah, Hampton just isn't expecting it, and Esme Morgan doesn't challenge for it. An assist for Barbara Dunce.
That's a shame. That's a bad way to finish off the night.
Well, let's go and change it. Get a goal, England. Hampton goes long. Daily challenges. It's going to fall through for Lauren James. James breaking on goal. Takes it past the defender. Lauren James against the post.
Mead.
And Mead finishes well. And for the 3rd time tonight, an Arsenal player scores against Manuela Zinsberger. It's England 6, Austria 2. A real goal fest this evening. And the Nans are at it again.
Yeah.
Come on.
Hang on.
This is, I saw there was one bloke and the rest were Nans, and I love it. They're our ultras. We should add them. But yeah, James unlucky not to score, but she will get an assist as Mead finishes it well.
Oh, Grays keep on bleeding.
I like how they're behind the goal as well. But also, if you've sat in your allocated seat tonight, that is strange because there are so many seats. Just pick a better one.
Is anyone in that? Is there fitly as that?
That's what I'm saying. That's where the Nans are, isn't it?
No.
I'm sure they just panned up. Well, there's the Nans.
No, the Nans and the 3 Nans on the shirt.
Inez says, a bit unfortunate for Hannah Hampton, but love seeing her get some minutes. Yeah, agreed. I mean, she couldn't have done much about the first header. She could have done a lot about the second header. But I'm not going to be too frustrated. She's done really well for Chelsea this season. And we won't concede stupid headers like that, so that's fine.
Sure about that?
I think concentration's draining at this moment for both outfield players and for Hampton between the sticks because this game is done.
Yeah.
Not that it's not an important fixture either. Anyway, so
Telematch.
I'm gonna say I'm tempted to go Kirchberger because she scored a brace, but I'll go Beth Mead. 2 goals, 1 assist, I believe.
Yeah.
All rather very good performance, and she's made her own goalkeeper look not very good.
I'll go for our Arsenal counterpart of Leslie Rousseau.
Yeah.
Again, 2 goals, very good performance. Looked really at home tonight. Had a really good game.
And made Zinsberger look
Yeah, and we are going to get...
Ball in behind now for me to chase.
Fine.
It might hold up for her here. It won't. Spoiler alert, it didn't. But yeah.
So where's they're getting this out of time from?
ITV. May get 5 minutes. We've got to get some more viewers in here before we show some ads.
Yeah. Last 5 minutes then, just to see out for England at 6-2.
So Panther, 3 Musketeers sat in their little brick.
Sarina, Matt, and I don't know who the other guy is.
Give them a name.
Sean.
The sheep. Good luck for Morgan there. Stops the ball going through.
Sarina Weigman decided she wants to employ Sean the sheep as her assistant.
That would be good. He just shows up.
No, it wasn't. What would he offer?
Laughs.
No.
Yes. Should be distracted. It's 3-0 Netherlands. Not 3-0 Netherlands. 3-0 Spain against Netherlands.
What's happening over there then?
Chalked up all the goals.
Oh, loose pass from Park in the middle. Shot from range. Straight
fairly comprehensive victory then for the Spanish national team.
Yeah.
No surprise there as they reach the Nations League final, and unless Germany find 2 goals in the last 15, it will be France they face in that final on Sunday.
Yeah, be a good game, that. Give it a watch.
No, not Sunday. Wednesday.
Wednesday.
What a weird day for a final.
Yes, I remember they put finals for Wednesday.
What if they put the semis on the Friday, so it'd be a bit harsh. I can play again on Wednesday. On Sunday, sorry. Ball's in behind. Daly's onside. She timed it well. Rachel Daly should score. Does score. Rifles it past Manuela Zinsberger. England 7, Austria 2.
7-2 at home.
What looked modest, or didn't look too bad for Austria about 5 minutes ago. And then Nanta at it again. Play for accelerate goals.
Come on.
That's what we do now for England goals.
Okay, yeah, sure. Everything going out. After the man. I keep missing them because I'm doing the graphic. Go on, cut them again. Cut them again.
Just absolutely. Right.
She's going to hit that any harder. Zinsbergen's had a chance. 7-2 to the Lionesses.
She doesn't make herself look big, Zinsberger. She looks timid. Can't make herself
Yeah, I
look
would
big.
be Rachel Days running at me.
Well, look at it.
Took the net off. High fives all round. Leading team.
Good stuff. Very good stuff.
2 minutes to go.
Yeah. But yeah, if you want us to be live on Tuesday, say something in chat. We may do it. We'll see. We'll see how timings work out. And yeah. If not, our next stream on here will be next Sunday.
For who?
I'm not sure. Let me check the calendar.
Arsenal Tottenham, I think.
I think so. That sounds right. 12:30.
Is it the NLD, the North London Derby?
The naughty London Derby. It is Arsenal versus Tottenham, yes. Unless we can do Tuesday night's game.
Right. Yeah, can't wait for that. Minutes to go here in Spain. England, comprehensive towards the end here.
Yeah, really just demonstrating their superiority.
100%.
Leeds are level against Leicester, by the way.
That's a big goal. Milo to say.
You've not even seen it, mate.
Slots.
I think it's a normal size goal.
To Daly.
Ball in. And it bounces through, but LJ can't react.
It's going to reach her, and then LJ can react. Half a minute to go. Very good for England.
And yes, I mean, if you're able to be here, I'll for sure try to be here as well. Thank you. That's all we ask.
Much appreciated.
I'm excited to watch the game. I think it's going to be a really good game. So I will be watching either way. It's just that we have to leave here at 6:30. So if the game starts at 4:30, we're running it close. And we need to get changed. So difficult times. But anyway, we'll try and be live on Tuesday. That is it for tonight's game. England 7, Austria 2. An emphatic victory. One person tonight thought Austria might nick it. they didn't. But thanks for that one person that voted for them. I'm sure they'll appreciate it. But yeah, a strong win for England this evening. Austria didn't really stand much of a chance. And England really exercised their authority here with an emphatic win. Good stuff for England, though.
Yeah, lovely.
Rolling on to the Euro 2025 qualifiers in 2 months' time. We love the Nans, and I'm going to end the stream like this. Thank you guys very, very much for watching. We'll be back on Tuesday, hopefully, for Italy. So until then, see you next time.